multiplexer. Huh. This shield tech is beyond me.
I'd love to tinker with it, but,
The hell am I doing down here?
a Charles move?
Minus the briefing. Right. What's next?
Server, port, anything to figure out what this place is. Okay, we're in.
So what are we looking at here then?
The Minerva multiplexer thing. It's a shield and a signal suppressor. I think it's there so the AI can't be scanned from the outside.
I suppose it can't hurt to try. Huh. It won't complete. Gibberish on the readings.
Is that new to you too?
Some enemy equipment did the same. Japan and Russia's. Japan's was better at it.
And now American, it seems.
I think I got company.
What? Oh shit, those elevators are active now. The AI just...
We'll get what we came for. I'll deal with this.
And I'll deal with Solomon. Oh, no you don't. Ah, you bitch. I'll just do this. Yeah, get fucked, Solomon. Humanity wins again. And got it, Eli.
You having fun?
Oh, you could hear that.
While you were focused.
Well, fuck. Anyway. Well, I got that elevator open. Listen to this. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, too busy for that.
Added it to your logs. We're done here. Got the distance. Get the hell out of there, like yesterday.
Music to my ears. And more questions for Charles. Damn journal at this point.
Would he actually be able to answer anything?
Not sure. He's got all sorts of plans I've been briefed on. His AI never came up.
Don't know what to make of this. into this at some other point.
Eventually. For now, though, tell me about my target, Doherty. Transience. Back in the early 2010s, medical equipment and solutions got something of an upswing. Better understanding of what made the human body tick was coming down the line year after year. Loved ones had such a high chance of surviving comatose injuries and illnesses by the 2030s that people started cooking up their little colloquialisms for the phenomenon. Explanations for the kids and the newcomers to our golden little slice of heaven. A status lingering between life and death, with prayer and wishful thinking granting it a short time frame. The state of transience. If the patient was lucky, it'd be a short time indeed. If they weren't, it'd be a long road to recovery. Usage of the word at first was a wish, a hope. After all, words change with time and progress, till the corpos got their muddy little hands all over the picturesque quality of life improvements, all to turn that advancement into profit. See, if the corp owns the hospital via connections, the corp can shift around prices of whatever surgery or procedure was most necessary at the time. The higher the price, the more often a civvy can't pay. The more often they'll sign a deal to keep their loved ones out of the limbo. Civvies paid out the nose through sickness and lack of health to pull their family and friends out of transience. Overtime. The word was less of a hope and more of a curse. Both Sadie and myself were a little rocked by the existence of Solomon. On her end, the AI was a step beyond her expectations, a mysterious advancement that made the mind rattle with what else might be out there. For myself, it was an unsettling confusion. I'd been aware of that type of AI system, restricted for the new war and its turmoil. Yet here one was, alongside shield tech I'd never seen before myself, right under New Houston. The city had plenty of secrets buried, that was for sure. Another question for Fane, whenever I could get to him. But that wasn't what we came for. Yeah, about that. Rupert Allen Doherty, the Chief Operations Officer of Irukandji Incorporated, a company with a reputation for ruthless information hoarding. Their history was a confusing stew of acquisitions and espionage. When all was said and done, they always seemed to hold the most secrets in the city, which they used to their advantage, like burying the location of higher-ups beneath a secret AI. Doherty had hidden away in a partially public but secure location. Only one way in, with plenty of security, and stealth was not an option due to civvies. Edmund Slither's club, Haven. Now that man was an eccentric, even more so than Charles was. An actor, an entrepreneur, a pretentious fool. I'd had the displeasure of meeting the man before. From the story of his name to his brilliance for thinking up an underwater club, he oozed the confidence of a man who changed the world itself. Yeah, trailing off topic, I know.
Enough ships land here, they won't bother checking. By the time you get in there, I'll feed an alias to them so you can get inside clean and all that. You sure about this guy you're handing your suit off to?
His wife is alive because of me. He was happy to hear that paying the debt for that would simply be moving a case inside his workplace.
He's gonna keep his job?
And by the end of this, the record will show that he helped Talon complete a job. If they mess his life up, I'll twist some arms and get him something cushy.
I can keep an eye on his status for you then. I'll be on comms if you need me.
We can reconnect where the maintenance tunnels meet the surface at the coast.
Got it. Good hunting.
Uh-huh. Haven was only accessible via a train system, civilian and VIP line, the latter of which could be accessed from a pad that sat off the coast. This pad couldn't see an underwater club, but you could certainly view the platform it vetted people through. I could manage to slip through their simple measures of security in civilian clothes. Talon was red-listed, and to my luck, standard security wouldn't be looking for my face in a fancy nightclub. For the armor, I just had to contact a man I could trust to ferry my suit inside the club, past security. It pays to maintain myriad connections, especially around the upper class's servants. Vincent would be debt-free of my favors after tonight. One more card on the table. It might be a little heavy. See you inside. Another elevator.
Damn, I'm good. That was a rush job.
Yeah. You farming for a compliment?
I get them where I can.
The train's departing soon. Better hurry.
Welcome to New Houston's Luxury Entertainment Experience, curated by Edmund Slither, a visionary.
Wow.
Haven belongs to a collection of the highest quality ventures one can find in our wonderful city. Please enjoy complimentary beverages as well as our wonderful views. Visit The Sea for specialized drinks before heading up to our wonderful premier club room. Please enjoy your stay.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, security is,
What?
Sorry, false alarm. Some drunk got kicked out of the bar.
Yeah, lucky him, considering the night. it going, Vince?
Hey, I'm good. Good to see you, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say so. You're debt free. That said, you may want to head out for the day.
Is that a suggestion? Or...
Definitely head out for the day.
Got it. Guess I'm going home.
Hey, calmly. Here we go.
I'm sure you can hear the commotion. Don't scramble too quickly now. You may catch a bullet or two. He's quite ruthless. What? I said fine, did I not? Get back to covering the doors. I expect you to do your fucking job. You may be wondering, why? How? Who is this? Irrelevant. Eli Reed, better known as Talon, is currently wreaking havoc on the city. He's here for his twisted vengeance. Oh, I misspoke. I should rephrase. Talon is here for a simple meeting, and nothing more. Please ignore the endless gunfire and screams as the criminal stalks these hallways. Accountants, my dear citizens, are no better than thugs. Thugs preying on whoever they please, destroying property, damaging the peace. What is it now? I know. Go. What are accountants? But criminals. Criminals by any means of the word, breaking laws and functions as they see fit. For what, you may ask? Perhaps just one coin. Dinner is a powerful high for big risk takers, go-getters, our city's most peace-allergic denizens. We should expect nothing less. Even in a perfect system, humans will require the opportunities to bastardize normalcy, often through greed and gluttony. More. But let's not forget, the system feeds them to keep the gravy train rolling, integrated for the best profits. I would know. We love to pass along the coin, gain returns and company praise for the usage of mercenary assets. Whether it's acquiring data from the competition or squashing the holdings of our enemies in the other ivory towers, we play the game. Sometimes even a little infighting is approved. What? Yes, I am aware. Do your fucking job!
Cornered and lost it.
Where was I? Ah, yes, infighting. Corporate manipulations from above the board to beneath the foundation itself. We ensure the game played is one that is snaked through your lives, your homes, your workplace. I confess, we even place bets on your lives at times. But know this. The devil may make deals with the demons surrounding him, as far more insidious beasts lurk in the shadows. Who allows this game of pervasive destruction to continue? Consider that.
He's almost speaking my language. Bit too much doom and gloom, though.
But it won't matter. It never did. Fate, it seems, has a specific plan, regardless of circumstances. And we are but victims to its dancing and twirls. Regardless, I've almost forgotten the most important lesson tonight on the accountants. Only when they are tasked with being by your side will... I believe that's enough. As much as I despise fanfare, it seems my message must come.
Come on out. Let's have that meeting.
And here you are.
Doherty?
Ah, you do remember me.
Only vaguely.
Of course. So, go on. Become aced, as they call it.
Just a moment. I'd like to take a page from your corporation's book. But I'll only ask once. Why?
Because you work for the government.
Worked for.
Yes, and continue to do so. That's all it took. Little white lie, and the blood-hungry corpo workers would push that through for me. Though your fellow accountants denied me. The rest? Happy to take credit in initiating a spy hunt.
They have a reason to mistrust a plant. Push through the paperwork and back to standard assignment. You hijacked some twisted morals. But that's not why. I meant what I said about not asking again. Don't worry about security. They're catching their wits for now. Go on.
So you'd like to see my hand? Fine. Why you? Tell me something, Eli. Have you ever lost a companion? Ah. Back to silence. You try not to think about it, How many have you sacrificed? Have you forgotten due to that little defensive mechanism you've got? Blotting out the memories of them all? saves you from the consequences, the ripples. But that's life, right? That's life. Except, I bothered to think about it, I mean. I wanted to know why my dearest elder sister would take such a drastic measure to escape the pain. She had fed me the same message she was assured of by our government, that her child would be safe. Advanced impenetrable technology, they said. An incredible amalgamation of all the ingenuity of American scientists round the country. Her child was clothed in that. Armor that you haphazardly flunked, simply because it was decommissioned. Though I came to find out that actually meant they modified it for you. So you could continue prancing around, parading the might of the military against civilians, ensuring they felt both safe from overseas and threatened by the psychos that corporate allowed to roam freely. Until, naturally, Uncle Sam inevitably returns to solve that issue too. As Kawahara-san would say, benefit from the might of capitalism, then crush it afterwards on a whim. The plant, which allows the chessboard to flip. The government plays games just like we do. They modified your game to leech off the lesser nitros. The ones intended for civilian infrastructure, providing a fraction of the energy you and my niece were accustomed to. And yet, she still managed to perish. I demanded answers on my sister's behalf, of course. Not before she took her last dive and missed the river.
Running out of time. Reinforcements are tooling up as we speak.
Both gone. Why is that? I asked, and was met with silence. Of course, the government doesn't care to divulge secrets, so I cleaned myself up and applied to work at the one place I could find out anything. It took time, of course. I had to manifest my own destiny. Push until I was under the wing of my betters and could replace them. So I did. Along the way, I earned clearance to learn more and more about you. The specialist turned sergeant, running the show, pride of the Army, the Eclipse Squad. Despite there being so many of those, your record garnered the title of the armor itself. Yet how many times did your squad suffer a loss? Much higher than standard, and often immediately after your orders on the field. How often did you leave a body behind of your own? How many redacted records contain more of your incompetence? How often did soldiers in your care suffer injury? Did you allow those not clothed in Nova skin to suffer without care? Cannon fodder, perhaps? How many names vanished in your prestigious Eclipse Squad? How many times, I wonder, did you send a subordinate to die as a distraction? How many times had you marched someone to hold a position you knew you were abandoning? How many people...
Erica, Tanner Doherty. Designation Delta Oscar 2744.
You...
For what it's worth, I've always regretted allowing her to hold that position alone. She wanted to make sure the others could sneak out safely. Reckless. But I agree. Erica deserved better.
Talon, respond. Are you okay? Respond, Eli. Eli! Eli, security is entering the club. You need to move, dude.
I'm here.
Eli?
Start the overload.
Right.
Cut him off!
On my way out.
Overwhelm it!
I won't bug you about it for now, but you know where you're going?
Yeah. We'll see if the signal holds below.
Got it. If we lose comms, I'll be lurking around the exfil we agreed on. Stay alive. You got 10 more minutes until you're actually cleared in the system. Till then...
And one last rush of Hiru hunters, most likely. Down we go. And so, a curse the word became. Transience was no longer a term that referred to the hopeful few, but rather the doomed few. So synonymous with definite anguish that when the killing started and the corpos began to slay their enemies in the night, the word was a perfect descriptor of the victim's fate. A status one only held for a short time, with a nigh guarantee of death lurking behind it. The transient, shifting from the sister word of vagabonds into its own little slice of hell. Polar opposite of what it was first modified to mean decades before. If you were a transient, it simply meant your time was short. Either you broke free of whatever scenario placed you in that category, or you died. Plain and simple. And the rest of us, we'd all turn a blind eye. Just another system to walk around and ignore. Guess nothing really changed after all. You could break the bounties, sure. Exit the doomed status with your life intact. Only a few ways to do so. Escape the city, lie low and hope you're not too important to them. Or kill the originator. Sometimes, if it's a gang, you might start yourself a war till the last slinger stops breathing, or you do. The nice thing about Corpse is that even if the CEO himself is on your ass, removing him from the picture makes those paychecks vanish. And no one really cares about a corp outside of the money to be made. And the wheel just keeps spinning.